You're gonna see that I can do it. You can do it too. It might seem easy and oh, it's easy for him. It's 5 years of experience. 5 years of experience. 3 of those years losing all the time, losing my mentally drained, everything. Just pay attention, focus in, lock in. I appreciate you. I thank you. Like, subscribe, and share, and enjoy the video, baby. Peace.
All right, so I'm recording the audio real quick because I didn't record the audio for this portion. I just didn't have time. You see me take the loss there. You'll see the same trade happens over and over again, and it's either reversed or like as you just seen that trade. Watch what you'll see in a couple other trades. It's literally the same pattern but flipped. Now, right now, I'm kind of just looking for another trade. I'm not really focused on being recorded because my goal was just to record me taking the withdrawal and getting the last win to the 3,000. But I accidentally lost some money, so I was trying to get that money back real quick so I could do the video. And I was able, obviously, to do that because the video's here. But, I mean, yeah. So right here, look at this trade. Look at this trade. The same pattern as literally before. Same pattern. And watch what happens on this one. I lost that last one, remember? Watch what happens on this one. Yeah, it's the same pattern. It's basically a continuation of the uptrend, and it's pushing to that higher level up there. As you can see, that higher high up there, it's pushing to that level. And that's all that I'm basically utilizing, the momentum and the levels that price is going to be pushing to. And if there's enough distance and momentum strong, it's going to probably push to that higher or lower level. As you've seen, that was literally the same pattern, Again, I told it was just reversed. And that happens every single time. Like, it happens all the time. I can't say every single time, but it happens all the time. Here we got kind of the same pattern again. It's a continuation of the downtrend, and my eyes in what I assume is going to happen, it's going to go make another new low. It made a low. It had
Can't
a
say
little
it's
pullback.
fake if you've seen it twice in a row.
There we go. Now we're started. I hope that you enjoy the video.
Can
Again, very simple. Very
Holy
easy.
shit.
But it's easy because I've had 5 years of experience. Remember that. That's the only reason it's easy. Don't think that it's just going to be easy for you. If you have an understanding of how the market works and you're on point with your entries,
one more time.
it's a winner. It's a winner, I'm telling you. Enjoy the video.
And just one more time. It's hard to sell that. And buying it was not in the options. It was gone. I think this could be a one. I'm not really feeling sick, go. Let me give you one more. Let's set this bad boy up. So you can see me. Wow, they're doing that. Okay. Let's start recording this so you can see, at least you can see that it's really me, so you can see that it's really me.
because I also want to get this withdrawal done. But I just need one more good one, and you can see how I normally do it. Ooh, this is a good one. I don't like sicko. I'm not in the city group. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. You see how it's like laggy? I'm not feeling that. Let's refresh. Make sure you can see that it's real too. You know, this is real. Not like, oh, he just out here. No, no, boy. I'm only looking for. We could have had that one. But again, I'm not feeling the city group. I got in it. Choppy did like I'm not feeling it. What's our gigabyte at? What we sitting at 900, almost a gigabyte. Jeez, no wonder. Okay. We're gonna take this one. Oh, that was probably bad. Nah, we're good. We're good. We're good. Yeah, we're good. There we go. Nice strong push. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, one more push. There we go. One more push. There we go. What the fuck was that? Did you what the fuck? It was really weird. Alibaba. Citigroup, we should have took it. American Express. I did a double up. Obviously, it's only a 1.5%. I'm trying to hit this 3K so I can withdraw 2,500. And let's go. Let's go. You seen a loss? You seen some dubs. We'll break all of it down in a second. Let's go ahead and do a withdrawal. Why we're doing this? A, we're protecting our capital. And go here so you can see. Boom, look at this. March 15th. And then today. Started at $137. And we're going to break down how this account went. But shit. Let's get this withdrawal done real quick. Don't even pay attention to I don't care about what's going on the chart. We taking our withdrawal. 2,500, baby. You see that? Let's see. We want Bitcoin. Oh, no, we don't want ERC20. ESDC20. Give me that Bitcoin. Let me get my Bitcoin address here real quick. Oh, we'll do here. We'll go here. Boom, copy. It's a Bitcoin address. Boom. Continue. Bow, baby. Bow. Now, when it comes, I'll do the completion. But you can see in the finance, boom, right here, Bitcoin withdrawal request of amount of $2,500 is created and placed in the queue, baby. We're placed in the queue, baby. Let's break down how we did this flip and how you can do it. And let's just break it down. Welcome to the vlog intermission. Finna take my boy to Sonic real quick, get us a cheeseburger. Then we finna come back, break down the session and how it went. And we're gonna get the video posted hopefully today. Well, in the morning, we'll see. We're gonna wait on the withdrawal. Are you ready? Are you ready to go to Sonic and get a cheeseburger? Check out the podcast, Highly Unspoken. Got Printify. Got me. Get yourself some merch. But check out the podcast at YouTube. Let's go, buddy. Hear me? I just withdrew $2,500. What do you think? Other dog to come in, but to tell you, like,
you're gonna see the beginning of this video because I had already started this video a while ago, but I was just waiting to get some money to put in. And today did it. Did phase one. Did phase one in a day. But I'm gonna try to do that every time. The goal is to show consistency. Go pause that if you want to pause that. We're leaving. The goal is to show consistency and discipline. So we're obviously going to slow down. And also, I didn't even stick to the 17% because it was 17%, and I actually like decreased it when it got to a certain point because I think it was at like no, I think it was like 600 or like 800, and I was like, yeah, I'm not trying to take $100 trade on like 600, especially like because I had just I gotta get the keys to lock the door, bro. I literally had it at like $38, yo. I'm not playing with you. $38. And I was like, at that point, forget the money at that point. But we made it back. We made it back. But that just shows you the power of having the skill. Like I was able to hold my composure when I was taking the trade, still take the good trade, like take good trades. But I was full porting. I ain't lying to you. It was like $30 though. So I was like, screw it. Made it back, got the 60, full ported that, boom, back in what I put in. And was able to take that to 2,500. You just see me withdraw. Actually 3K. And I actually right when I got right when I was like but right when I was like at like the hold on, let's let me get let me get to where I'm going. All right, didn't record you. This video is brought to you by the Market Seekers community. Join the free Discord down below and get access to the free pocket option signals. What's good, family? So, you've seen the trades, you've seen how it played. Now, let's talk about this real quick. Give me 1 second. Let's talk about this real quick. So, understand that this is 5 years of experience of doing this nonstop, okay? And there's a couple variations of ways that I'm trading, but I can basically see the move that I'm looking for when it comes to the 23-second with the momentum and the way that it's shaping on that lower time frame. That's all I'm utilizing when I'm using the 23-second. I'm utilizing the momentum of price on top of what I'm seeing in the market, whether it's a pattern, whether it's a breakout happening, or a reversal off a breakout, or a pullback confirming the breakout, or I'm just looking at variations of patterns and things that I've seen in the market over and over and over and over again happen on the 30-second time frame. And it's being able to see that, understanding the momentum of where we're at so we don't get caught. Let me get my pencil here. Get you here. The reason why we do that is we don't want to get caught in stuff like this. That's what can trip you up. And if you can't last when you're getting caught in something like this and not being able to catch this and get a break and catch this and be able to catch your breaks, because ultimately when it comes to trading, it's all about being able to be there when the actual move happens. Okay? That's all about it. That's all that it is. That's as simple as what we're looking at. Now, this is obviously, again, like expert like level, yo. Like you have to be on point with what you're seeing. You have to be confident in it, because the second you lose your mindset, it's game over. Now, granted, I'm being very aggressive when I flip
this account. Very, 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 very aggressive. I wouldn't record this and share it because it's aggressive. Like, you would be like, oh shit. Like, there were some times, like I said, $30, $38. If you seen in the vlog, I was full porting, bro. Full porting. So understanding that the way that I trade when it comes to pocket options, because the way that I trade here is similar and different to how I trade when it comes to the traditional market. The reason why I say that is because this is more just executing, just making sure my entry's on point, and boom, especially when it comes to 23 seconds. Now, when I'm trading a 1 minute or a 5 minute trade, I'm going from the higher time frame to the lower time frame. But when it comes to a 23-second trade, I've done it over and over. I probably got 10,000 plus hours doing 23-second trades on pocket options alone. So doing that, already knowing how to trade, on top of being like just memory of seeing what I've seen in the market over and over again, you can capitalize on moves in the momentum of price to catch the little moves. We only need 23 seconds, right? And that's what I do. But the issue is, when you do this, you can get very aggressive. And if you get too aggressive, well, eventually, if you're, trading at 17% and you get too aggressive, where you're trying to take 2 or 3 entries, you're wiped. You can get wiped real quick. And that's not the goal. The goal is not to get wiped out. The goal is to be able to be there when the big move happens and capitalize it on it big. That's how you ultimately get up. Now, when you're compounding, you got to be very, very disciplined. This, you have to be on point. You also have to be strong with your mental, because when you lose maybe 2-3 times, you might attempt to keep going. What happens if you lose then? You got to be able to stay strong through it. Now, again, like I said, I wouldn't record the sessions of 23 seconds because, again, you've seen a couple of the trades. I don't talk. I just sit there. I'm focused on the chart. I'm focused on what I'm looking for. I'm focused on the move. Now, again, you're going to understand, you're going to see this because it's just the same way that I trade from the higher time frame to the lower time frame, but it's all on one time frame and on the 30-second time frame. Reason being is because it's a 23-second trade, and normally I'm taking it probably about midway through the countdown. So somewhere around 18, around this time, I would take my entry, sometimes a little before. But because the reason why I do that is I'm more confident if, hey, there hasn't been some crazy drastic move, then okay, price is probably going to continue to do what I thought it was going to do. If I'm assuming that it's going up in this scenario, I would be like, okay, I'm going to take this position when I see that price hasn't given me some type of massive jerk. Like that scenario, how I got that jerk down, now I'm just waiting to see what price is going to do. If it continues to push down, more than likely it's going to come here. I'm following price because price itself is going to move to certain levels. Up here, there's a level here. Down here, level here. When I say that, like there's a level. Right now, it's at kind of a level more or less. You could say right here, it's at a level. But price is moving to these levels, and that's what I'm expecting. And all I'm trying to do is catch this move. And how I'm doing that is understanding the pattern that's on the market. We all know the double bottom, right? We all know double bottoms. So understanding that, we can utilize that information. And then I'm using Hakanashi, so it's showing me the average of price. So now I can see the momentum a lot better of what the average is moving. Because, yeah, price, if you follow price too much, well, then now I might get faked out because it might move strong up and then snap back real hard. Well, if I'm hot on Hakanashi, I'm going to get them snapbacks, but I'm looking at the average. So when I see price start to give me a strong push, it's a good go, a good given that, hey, it's going to happen. We got double bottoms. We're coming off a level right here, which technically this is a range. So it's a breakout of a range, confirming the range. And now we're pushing up to retest the level up here. And that's what we're expecting. And all we need is 23 seconds for that to happen. Now, when I say I'm looking for patterns and shape, that's what I'm talking about here. We all know that, okay? Head and shoulders. We all know that. Now, like this, reverse head and shoulders. Boom, boom, take off. Another reason why this is good, okay, we got a lot of range. Now we got this head and shoulders, got that fake breakout, the pullback, and then boom, takes off. Lovely, lovely. And when you see this, and this isn't there, obviously you can see the imbalance. Obviously, there's liquidity sitting up here. And when there's imbalances in the market, then, hey, price is going to come back to that range. Just like down here. Now look down here. There's a big, massive area of where price hasn't been. Lots of liquidity sitting down here. I know y'all love my dollar signs. And drawing with a mouse is not the easiest thing, that's for sure. But the liquidity that's sitting down here, look at it. So price eventually is going to come down here and collect this, and then it'll probably move further. Now, do I care about that? At this moment, no. I'm taking a 23-second trade. This coming down here. That's probably in 10 minutes. It could be an hour. It could possibly not happen. You know what I'm saying? Eventually it will. There's liquidity sitting on there, but I'm so zoomed in. The big major move, I'm inside that candle, right? Let's go here. When it comes to this move, let's put some lines here. A vertical line. When it comes to being inside this move, think about it. This is one candle. See? So, yes, the bigger picture ultimately makes the most sense. It holds the most weight when it comes to this. But I'm taking a 23-second trade. A 5-minute candle, how does it going to be if you go down to if you want to do it logically and go down and start breaking down, but when you get down this low, you get crazy moves. Like I said, I'm focused on just the momentum and what I see happening. I don't need the detailed version and trying to. Sometimes if that works for you, do that. For me, what works for me is sticking with the 30-second chart and utilizing that with the momentum and what I see on the market over and over and over again. Which when you spend 10,000 hours on the market, you're going to see things over and over and over and over again. History repeats itself. The market repeats itself. It creates the same patterns over and over again. It goes to the same areas that it came from over and over again. There's not much price discovery when it comes to this. You know what I'm saying? There's levels that I can see. And when somebody talks about price discovery, a Bitcoin has price discovery over $100,000, right? There's no levels. Nobody knows where it's going to go when it starts making all-time highs. That's price discovery. We're not really looking like if I wanted to zoom out, I could zoom out and see, hey, there's levels. Like I could see the levels. But remember, this is an OTC market. So when I have this major move right here, this whole move that's happening, it doesn't really matter. Like it's just understanding what I see over and over and over again being confident in it because of so many errors that I've taken, and consistently recording myself and rewatching the market and utilizing all of the trades that I'm literally recording to go back test. Then I can go back, rewatch what I did. Oh, look at the market move. Oh, okay. Now, you got to be able to journal. And for me, when it comes to PO, journaling best for me is recording because I'm already always recording. So normally I record. But when it comes to like a 23-second session, and I'm really trying to just focus, I normally won't record. Like today's session, I didn't really record like pretty much any of the trades until when you see me start recording. Why? Because it gives me the ability to focus. I don't have to worry about performing for a camera. I don't have to worry about I can just focus. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have any pressure of, oh, I'm being recorded. I gotta make sure. Like, no, I just trade. Just trade what you see, yo. Like the best way to win at trading is not having any emotion to it and trading what you see, not what you feel. And it's very hard when you're being very aggressive and you're high risking. You're at a very high risk. You know what I'm saying? 17%. That's a high amount. Sometimes I would double. So it becomes a high risk. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand that, okay, high risk, high reward. But if you want a high reward, it's gonna be a high risk. Okay? So you have to be smart. You gotta be in control of your emotions, and you gotta understand what you're looking at. If you can't break down the higher time frame to the lower time frame, it's highly unlikely that you're gonna be able to just directly jump to a 23-second trade. Now, if you do that and only do that, well, that's great. But understand, all this is pretty much just me being on point with my entries. When I say I'm so on point with my entries, I've been doing some perpetual trading with Solana and stuff, and my entries be on point. But I'm using small capital, so my leverage be so high, and I can get liquidated off of a dollar move. So it's like when it comes to making money in certain aspects of trading, you want to have large capital. That's the main goal. But right now, I'm showing you that you can do this from the smaller space. Like you got $200, yo, you can flip that $200 to $2,000, and now we're gonna take that $2,000 to $10,000, and then take that $10,000 to $20,000, and it's small little levels, small little goals, small little levels, and we just try to reach that. Now, since we've hit a certain thing, we don't have to rush, because a lot of the times what I used to do is I'd wake up and continue to trade and keep trying to be aggressive and be risking hard and this, and then what happens? I lose some money. Shit, then I cancel and get back into the trade. Like it was the same cycle. You got to be in control, and that's the goal. I've taken some time away, and now the goal is to be focused. I'm trying to be focused solely on this. So for the next 90 days, you can see, hey, like I can really do this, and if I want to quit my job and focus on this, I can do this. But there's certain aspects and certain ways that I should do it. Like again, I haven't quit my job because it's not hard, yo. Like if I was roofing, like actually on the job site roofing, I probably would have already left. Like I get to deliver stuff, yo. That's peaceful. I like working by myself. I like to be to myself. I like to just chill, listen to my podcast, deliver materials, make sure everybody's good. If I need to pick some trash up, and then go about my day. I don't have to stay. So it's like I have a lot of like leniency compared to working at a warehouse or working at a job or a different job and stuff like that. And plus, I work with my family, my brother and my dad and my uncle and my sister, and it's sometimes it sucks, sometimes it's hard. It's a family business, but it's family, so it's enjoyable because time doesn't stop. We getting older as we go, so trading ain't going nowhere. But eventually I won't have the opportunity to work with my dad and work with my brother at the same time and stuff like that. So it's like I like to take advantage of it. So it's definitely held me back. Definitely held me back. But that's not the main reason why I got held back. I mean, if I would have made the right decisions elsewhere and actually, and not being greedy with the crypto, everything would have been great. But but it is what it is, yo. So let me show you one kind of move real quick. One little trade again. The reason why this is so easy for me is because I've done this for so long. This is like at first it's probably gonna be. It might not seem real easy. It might be easy too. You're definitely gonna make some money, but you're definitely probably gonna lose some money too. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest with you, because when you start making money quick, then you're gonna be like, oh, I can do it again, and then you get in a rhythm and get going too quick. That's the issue. Don't get going quick. Just go slow. Go slow. And the reason why I fell on 23 seconds is, I would decipher from quicker trades. I'm a scalper. I focus when it comes to PO and quick trades. To me, I focus on my entry. To me, it's like focusing on my entry when it comes to regular trading. Because when it comes to traditional trading, I hit my entry and then I'm holding it. Well, if your entry sucks, you're gonna probably get stopped out. Well, this gives me good eyes on entries and stuff, and being able to see that and stuff. So that's another reason why it's super useful to me, and it benefits me in the traditional aspect as well. Anyways, another thing, when I do this, I'm not when I do 23-second trades, I don't go from 5 minute to 1 minute. Again, I'm just sitting on that 30 seconds. So I'll just sit on this 30 second. Let me get rid of these. I don't need these. But let me drop this to 1%. Don't want to be out here. I've traded a lot today. Way too much too. Again, you definitely will overtrade too if you do this and you get good at it. Don't overtrade. You're gonna destroy yourself in PO if you overtrade. You can't overtrade. Jeez, you can't overtrade. All right, that's the main goal. Do not overtrade and focus on taking good trades. And you know what I'm saying? The A1 trades, the trades that you're confident in. This is a good looking trade, to be honest with you. And I'm probably going to take it, honestly. I'm waiting to see what this candle does. All right, I'm going to take it. The reason why is because we got, if you notice, we got nice consolidation. And now we've got this strong move. Prices already broke out of the top. It got completely wiped. Look at this candle. The whole move got wiped. This might happen. Okay. That happens. Look at it open down. That's crazy. But that happens. That happens sometimes if you don't again, this is 23 seconds, so you got to be on point with the entry. So maybe sometimes if you jump the gun a little too early, you might get in too early and then your trade close and you take the L and then probably start moving crazy. It does that. It's happened to me often. Don't just rush into a trade. Don't form bad habits when you're doing this. Don't rush into a trade. Just allow price to readjust and get a better entry again. But if you noticed, the reason why I took it, price it broke and it failed to continue. It failed. Let me show you. If you look over here, delete that. If you look over here, we have this level. Oh, what the heck? We have a level here. Price failed to reach that, even here. It reached here and failed to break in, and it failed strong. If you see, it failed very hard. So seeing that and seeing price trying to push up but getting denied multiple times gave me the confidence to take the entry for price to fall back down to here. Now, when price fell, it obviously, I was hoping that it was going to break and continue to fall. It didn't do that. And again, I was just trading what I seen, and what I want to happen is it to break, so then it's a strong trade, but it didn't happen. And again, as you seen, I was literally 1 second off. But that happens. You're going to have that. Again, be patient, pull back, pull out again, pause, zoom back out, and see what's going on. And maybe you entered too early, or maybe what you seen was it was getting stopped by the zone, which that's what happened. Look, it got stopped by the zone, the bottom of the zone, and now price is pushing back up. Maybe the bulls are more in control than what I thought they were. And that happens. You're going to take losses regardless. The goal is to not lose your emotions in the losses. Because nobody likes being a loser. Nobody likes being a loser, I'm telling you. And nobody likes losing money. But the issue is you're going to lose your emotions when you take them losses. Don't lose your emotions. If you can maintain your emotions and be able to be around when the big move happens or the strong move happens and capitalize on that strong move, it's a game winner. Imagine if you're plotting a 5-minute move. Think about it. You're plotting a 5-minute move. Then you go inside that 5-minute move, and as it's happening, you're taking 23-second trades. That's very aggressive. I wouldn't suggest doing that. That's very aggressive. But that's ultimately what I'm doing. I'm basically trading inside that 5-minute move. But I'm not really focused on finding the 5-minute move and the 1-minute move. I'm really understanding what I see when it comes to seeing certain moves and certain patterns in the market, especially just on this 30-second time frame. I'm day in and day out, 24/7. I used to be at work all day, every day, on my phone trading. Literally watching the chart, trade it, making money, losing money, working and making money. I don't do that anymore because I was losing more money than I was making at a point. At one point, I was making decent money, and then I was just over trading and losing my emotions and being at work on top of that, getting frustrated, and it eventually started to hurt my trading, so I stopped really trading too much on the phone. Like, I don't really try to trade on the phone. I'd rather trade when I'm sitting down at the computer focused. So that's the best time for me to trade. Now, again, all I'm doing is I'm utilizing what I see in the market happen over and over in patterns that I've seen over and over, and I'm capitalizing on that. It's very simple and very easy. I hope that this was helpful to you. Again, I hope that it was helpful. Let's see if I can get you a decent win. Okay, look at this. Nice. Boeing looks good. We have this consolidation still. We're waiting. I'm waiting on the moment. You see how it's like jerky and I don't want nothing to do with that. I want strong pushes. I don't like that. Another thing, when it comes to pairs that I'm trading, normally I'm only trading stocks. Normally. Why? Because when it comes to OTC, the 92% in stocks, to me, I like the way that the price flows and moves, and it's not as like jumpy and laggy and all that stuff. And again, when you have situations where, hey, it looks laggy and prices jumping, and get off. Just get off. Don't even trade. When prices like when the pairs are like this and there's very few 92%, get off. Don't trade. The more the better. I normally only trade 92% too. To me, it's not worth risking if I'm only getting 85%. I'd rather get the 92%. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. That's just me. Again, that's just me. Don't like, just because I say I do something doesn't mean it's something you have to do. Now, I do like this. I do like this. I do like this. I am going to take this trade. Why? Because price, you had that strong push up, denied, immediately shot down. Look at the move down. And then we had a nice little, like, kind of like a retest, like a pullback. If you go on the lower time frame, which we can, let's go ahead and put a vertical line here. If we go on the lower time frame, you'll actually see a pullback. Boom. And then price immediately shot down. Again, off that RSI, or off that EMA. I don't really, again, what I utilize the EMA is more on like breaking down from the higher time frame to the lower time frame. When it comes to the 23-second trade, again, I'm just mainly focused on the momentum and what's happening on the chart at that time and what I can see around me, because price, if it's moving, it's more than likely coming to these zones on this lower time frame and reacting, because that's what happens. That's what creates them higher time frame moves and higher time frame pullbacks and wicks, and that's how they get created. So I'm just utilizing all of that information and understanding and what I've seen in the market over and over and over again, and what price is doing at that time. Is it a strong move? Is it jerky? Is it kind of back and forth? Is it hesitant? What's going, like, understanding all of that is basically how I find that trade in that entry, and I execute it. Now, you got to have conviction in it. Don't take it. If you are iffy, don't take it. Try to only take the trades that you're fully confident in. Yeah, you're gonna lose some. It's okay. And don't try to reverse your losses and wins. That's horrible. You're going to, I've done that a couple times. Again, when you go back and back test, then you'll see things and you can adjust yourself and start executing on those. Like, sometimes there's trades that I used to lose because I would think that it was going, but it was more of a fake out and it would drop. And I've been able to kind of sometimes win on those. Now, sometimes it doesn't always work because it's not a full, to me, it's still not a full, like, I got full conviction in that actually happening, but I've seen it and I'm just kind of trading off of what I see, not really too much off the feeling of it, because again, I don't feel too, like, it's not like the most confident trade to me. You know what I'm saying? So always take the most confident trade to you. But with that being said, I hope this was helpful. I hope that you can lock in, tune in with me. We're going to really help you make some money. That's the goal. If I can withdraw, I know you can withdraw. And with that being said, I will see you in the next one.